Fantastic pictures coming to you tonight across Fiji and around the region as well. Great you can join us for this, the opening ceremony of the 12th South Pacific Games. Being regaled here by some traditional song and ceremony. Pictures tonight beamed across the region via satellite. The Games organisers have done a great deal of work to get this to air, and a pool of resources tapping into Australia, New Zealand, New Caledonia. RFO are here to bring you these pictures, and of course Fiji 1 as well, making a sizable contribution to these pictures and images that you're seeing tonight. It's a great honour and pleasure for all of us to be involved, and we certainly hope that you're enjoying this magic moment in Fiji as much as we are at the opening ceremony. Historic moments these, Charles. They really are, in terms not only of the broadcast but of what Fiji is doing here tonight. I mean, this is a wonderful evening in many ways, and here we are on the eve of one of the biggest sporting spectacles, as we heard in the opening ceremony speeches. I mean, the challenge is on for Fiji to make this the best, and certainly the Games do give us a common sense of oneness across the region, and as you say, quite rightly say, so many common themes here, threads. The importance of the water, the canoes, the singing, the dance, the challenges, and I'm sure there will be a great deal of curiosity and interest in these pictures by not only our broadcast audience but also the spectators, the athletes from the 22 countries that make up this occasion tonight.
And I think if you're actually involved as an athlete or as a participant in the opening ceremony, one of the things that will really enable you to get your mark in history is the extent of the television coverage. There are really very little television images of the 1979 Games. Those who were there, participated, remember them very vividly, but it's so hard to explain the passion and the excitement and the awe of the South Pacific Games when there isn't a complete television record. So I think for, not just for Fiji, but for the whole South Pacific Games movement and for sport in the Pacific in general, this will be very important. Professional, high-quality pictures that are available in a timely fashion, not just the here and now for this Games, but in future, so that people can understand what the South Pacific Games is all about.
Just part of the theme, I think, that was espoused there by Dr. Robert Mitchell in his statements as well, that basically the Games have certainly become a lot more sophisticated. They've moved on in quantum leaps in the last few years, and television, of course, and this archive, this regional archive, is, as I say, highly important, I think, for the whole Pacific region. It gives it a sense of itself and its importance and its uniqueness in the world and its potential to make an amazing contribution.
Because the very essence of sport is competition, and it's about heroes and heroines. And you can just imagine in Fiji, but across the region, a number of schoolboys, schoolgirls who may, as a result of something they see or a competition they become interested in or a challenge that suddenly means something to them through the power of television, they may decide to take up a sport or to train that little bit harder, and the whole cycle begins again. Ladies of ACS dressed in their finest tapa and also clothed in the colours of the South Pacific Games logo.
Perhaps we could take a moment as well to congratulate some of the camera work out here tonight as well, Charles. I mean, some beautiful pictures just sort of symbolising what this whole event means.
And it was no surprise, I guess, in a way, that the idea of the South Pacific Games came about in an attempt to draw the region closer together. The meeting of the SPC in Noumea gave it the formal approval back in 1961.
And I was interested to hear in the speeches that it was Dr. Sao Khan, of course, who we associate with soccer in this country, who was the instigator of this idea.
His father.
His father. Well, of course, the Sao Khan name well known across the region in terms of soccer, and what an amazing legacy that he's created here. Pictures continuing live across Fiji, across the region. We're at the 12th South Pacific Games opening ceremony. We'll be back with more.
Thank you to the students and teachers of Andi Cakobau School